Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Bennie Childs, founder of the Teach Me to Fish Trading Effects community, and I'm back with another inspirational video. It's been a little minute, what I consider a little minute, kind of getting my Timberland going on. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two. Nah, just kidding. But it's only been a couple of days. I just kind of just taking a break, just clearing my head, clearing my mind a little bit. Um, just to be totally honest and transparent with you guys. Let me make sure YouTube is receiving my feed. Awesome. Yeah, just to be. Oh, and you guys see, I'm back in the office. All right, my wife let me back in the office. I'm just joking. But whoa, didn't mean to do that. You guys, you see the shirt, you see the dope merch. One of my streams of income. I do custom shirts, any kind of custom apparel, uh, hats, shirts, pants. It doesn't matter. But this is one of my own designs representing the Christian faith. He died, I live. John 3:16. If you want that, you can find it on Facebook. Just search GQ, the letters GQ designers. All right, GQ designers. All right, but anyway, uh, past couple of trades. I think you guys saw me in um, GA and GBP NZD. And listen, when I say I am mad at myself, I am mad at myself. Listen, you guys are going to get a bunch of individuals who I don't consider myself a guru, so I don't want to say a bunch of gurus, but I don't consider myself a guru. I consider myself decent at trading, but you're not going to get a lot of guys out here who are transparent. And when I say that they kick my butt, they kick my butt. And simply only because I was not paying attention. All right, I was not paying attention. To be honest with you, I think I had both trades. I think I was up like 1,600. Nah, I'm gonna let it ride. It was pulling back on me, and I did not I did not get out of the trade. So I did not get out of the trade. So um, they got me for 2 racks, y'all. They got. Hold on a second. They got me for, and I hope I'm saying that right. I'm trying to use slang or what have you, but they got me for a little over 2 grand, guys. 2 grand. So I have not been in the market since Wednesday. Kind of glanced at the charts, kind of eyeing the charts, but it's like, man. But it's all good though. It's all good because um, it's all good. Yeah, all right. It's all good. So uh, we live. I finally got out. We live to fight again. And so listen, it happens to the best of us. If there's any forex teachers out there, any forex gurus out there who say that they win 100% of the time, Run. Run. But I hope you guys can't see that I didn't brush my hair anyway. So yeah, so I just kind of had to be out of the market, for a little bit. Mainly because I was waiting on some other setups to pop up, not because I lost, because it happens. I lost a whole lot more than what I should have, knowing that hey, I was up 1,600 plus. Should have just went ahead and took the profit, but it's like, nah, it's just a fluctuation. I saw where it was consolidating up against resistance, and I was like, okay, it's gonna shoot back down for me. You guys know it didn't shoot back down for me, right? Let's see. Let's take a look at GPI real quick. I played it off of here. If I'm not mistaken, it got in. Let me blow this up for you guys. I got in like around here, and it started pushing back up against me. I was like, oh, okay. It's just it's gonna fall here. It did not fall here. GPI decided to keep going up north on me, and that was all she wrote, guys. And not to mention that, but I also had GBP NZD going. Did the same thing. It came here. It kept pushing up north on me. But we're back. Another day, another trade. So let's take a look at everything. Here are my pairs. Did I mention I was back in the office? Yeah, I'm back in the office. Back at the main computer. All right. Not at the not so well lit kitchen table. But I'm back. I'm back. So here are the pairs that I typically look at. I'm just not getting into these exotic pairs. I don't know why this one's here. I don't do 20 pip spreads unless it's like NASDAQ or any one of those indices. Let me go ahead and put that on there. NAS, US 30, S&P 500. All right, looking at those. Sometimes I just glance at the Nikkei, but you guys see that's like a 97 pip spread. That's just me. I don't play around. I don't play around with that, but we'll leave it on there. Taking this one off. All right, guys. So let's take a look at what we have. It's 12:23. All right. You guys know I like to trade off of the 4-hour chart. I'm thinking that I was kind of glancing at some daily setups. Excuse me. The daily is setting up, has some pretty good potential setups. I may be taking a look at those, but let's just see what we have on the 4-hour. So let me go ahead and chart these. And these are all my pairs that trade has a ADR of 100 plus pips. Okay, those are the pairs that I like to look at. And then the majors that I am charting on, that you guys see me charting on. And then my Litecoin, of course. Where is it? I like to, I don't think it's on here. Let me put it on here. I like looking at the US dollar versus, let me see if I can find it. Exotic. I'm looking for the US dollar versus the Israeli shekel. I just like that, guys. I just like that. I have yet to place a trade on this pair, but I just have a feeling, guys, that when I do, the profit will be of biblical proportions. But yeah, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it just to see how this pair it runs, just to see how it acts and reacts to the manipulation that goes on in the market. As you guys see, what this pair does, I mean all pairs, I mean the market only moves three ways. It's going to either trend up, trend down, or consolidate to the right. that's just it. Three ways: trend up, trend down, consolidate to the right. And so we see that this pair, it does. Here, let me hide these directional arrows. All right. So what this pair does is it trends, but it consolidates a lot. All right. It trends, but it does consolidate. It consolidates a lot. But if you can get your good runs like here, like that was a good potential. Let's see. Let's take a look at that run right here. 2,173 pip run. So it moves. It does. It definitely does move. The ADR is 232.8 pips. Today it went 133. Now the spread on this right now is 29 pips. 29 pips. So that means that when you get in at a standard, you're already $290 in the hole. As soon as you get in, you're already $290. You trade at $1. All right. You are looking at being $2.90 in the hole. So this pair right here is definitely not anything to play with. I missed the setup. Nope, not yet. I haven't missed the setup yet. If this holds at 1, this would be a decent setup, but I wouldn't, just because it is inside of this accumulation area right here. All right, you guys know I trade off of accumulation and distribution levels. Not just simple, supply and demand. You can, right? And I'll show you guys. A simple way of drawing supply and demand, just really simple. All right, find you a wick. All right, find you a candle with a substantial wick. Okay, doesn't have to be super long, but just a substantial wick. All right, and then plus it helps if price is moving away. All right, from that wick. All right, it's not penetrating past the wick. That helps. Again, this is just a real simple way. All right, this is not. I show you guys in the course how to draw. Well, again, we mainly focus on accumulation and distribution levels, but just find your wick. So you're gonna draw from the end of the wick to the body of the candle and come across. That's just really simple supply and demand. All right, and really all you're doing is drawing. I wouldn't even call it. I'm not even gonna call it simple supply and demand, because really what you're doing is drawing support and resistance zones. Okay, that's really all they are. Support and resistance zones. And so we see where it came from this zone. This candle created this zone here, went up, came back to test this zone. You can't, I know you guys probably can't see that wick all that well, but right here is a wick. Okay, tested it and then it kept going up, and that's, you know, that's basically a support zone. You'll find them throughout, and you can definitely trade off of them. Support zones. Okay, here's a zone, and so sometimes what price would do, here, let me show you guys this one right here. So I can show you sometimes what price will do. Alright, this bearish candle, red bearish candle with this long wick, it basically created a support zone. Alright, now here's the thing with the zone. Sometimes price will come down and trade within the zone. Alright, sometimes it will come down and even test the outside of the other side of the zone. Other times it will come in, create a zone, and bounce off, right? Off your zones, okay? And then other times, don't have the example here for, you know, this current structure of price, but other times it will actually come through, trade through your zone, come out, retest it, in this instance the support zone, retest this, or the resistance, well, it's support, it'll test, come out, break it, and retest the support zone to see if they're going to use it as a resistance zone, and then keep going. Either way, you can trade off of them. All right, so you know, just looking at, you know, short term, for instance, if I had a setup here, okay, I wouldn't necessarily advise you to get into it just because it's in the middle of the zone. I would just say just wait to see what it does with the zone. All right, is it going to be rejected by it? Okay, or is it going to break it, retest it? Okay, sometimes it'll break it and just keep going. Right, but the best time to get in a trend, in the trending market, is to get in on the pullbacks. Alright, that's the best time to get into them, is to get in on the pullback. I don't know why this thing does not give me the shift arrow. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Check these settings really quick. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright. Okay. Alright, I hope you guys are following along. I hope you guys are getting some pretty good information out of this. Alright. But anyway, that's the USD shekel. Let's take one thing I want to talk about. Alright. I want to talk about Euro USD. Alright. Euro USD. Because a lot of people have been losing money on that, waiting for this thing to buy. Alright. Here, let me throw in a blank Euro USD chart. Okay. Let me see, do I have blank? It's blank with the. This is good enough. Alright. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Alright. Because a lot of people have been losing a lot of money on this. Alright. You guys have been getting in this thing, and there have not been any setups for you to get in this thing, but you've been getting in it. Well, I take that back. According to, I don't want to be so lifted in my thinking, but according to my knowledge and understanding, there have not been any really good setups. Alright, so based on the daily, on this current structure, here is the overall trend line, right? And here is a more aggressive trend line. Okay. Alright, so for the past not including today, but for the past 36 days, over a month's time, this market has been trending down. Okay, could have got in. I don't have my Epic Pen tool on here, so let's do. Remember I told you guys the best time to get in a trending trade is on the pullbacks. There's an opportunity here. Here was an opportunity there. Okay. Opportunity here. Not so obvious, but definitely an opportunity nonetheless. But now we have a breaking of this aggressive daily trend line. Okay, drop down to the 4 hour. All right, we see where this candle right here is the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time candle. This would be the 5 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time candle. And this would be the 1 to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard candle. Okay. So at 5 a.m., we had a signal to get in. You could have got in, and over the next 4 hours, all right. So from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you'd have been down a deficit of 14 pips. But potentially so far, you'd have been up 53 pips. Okay. Now, as I shared with you guys before, when you have these long shift candles, all right, because what's taking place right now is price is shifting out of this consolidation here. I'll just come across with it. It's shifting out of this consolidation zone. Okay. All right. Now we have a big shift candle. 9 times out of 10, the market makers are going to come back, and I told you guys this before. They're going to come back for a minimum of 50% of that candle. So it's going to come back down to here before it continues to shoot off. All right, this is based off of the 4-hour chart. Okay, they're going to come back. They're going to come back and get that. Right, grab some of the stops. Things of that nature. Now, trading on the daily, you still have opportunity. Right, you still have opportunity to get in. Okay. Some people may not get in because when this candle after it completely prints, it's the weekend, so some individuals are not going to get in because they don't want to get hit with the weekend gap. So if you want, you can wait till Monday. There's a particular way of trading it. All right, before you get in. You don't just jump in just because, oh, okay, hey, it's Monday or it's Sunday. Let me go ahead and hop in. No, you want to wait for some signs and indication, okay? But, oops, that's that. So a lot of people are losing money on Euro USD, trying to get in on the buy and not waiting for setup. Okay. Members of the T-Speed Official FX Trading Community, you guys see, even without the workflow template, trading template, you guys see where some of our setups are even being met. Let's do this. You guys see where our setup was met way back here at the 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. candle Eastern Standard Time. So, where can it run up to on the 4-hour? I mean, it's already currently it has tested this level here, right? This level has been tested. It has not broken it yet. All right, so it's very likely. Let me see. Yeah. So even on with our template. Yeah, let me do this for you guys. That's why I tell you guys, when you join our community, you're not joining just to trade with the template. You're not joining just to trade with indicators. But I I teach you how to trade this thing without it. What are you going to do if you can't get home to your terminal? What are you going to do if you don't have access to these indicators and these templates? So that's why we teach you guys the bare bones of market structure, market cycle, and market manipulation. So that even if you don't have the template, I just told you guys that this was a big shift candle, and the market makers more than likely they're going to come back and get at least 50% of that. If you look over here to the workflow template, we have an exhaustion in price popping up right here. Okay. We have an exhaustion in price, so let us know that the market is going to pull back and go down to possibly get the 50% of this candle. All right. Now, if we look over here, what could be taking place is they could just be extending out this aggressive trend line right here. Let me see if it's on here. Where is that? Give me 1 second. Let me show you guys something. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, never mind. I don't need it. Alright. They could just be, again, extending out the aggressive trend line, popping in here, or to continue the trend down. Now the overall trend for Euro USD is a downtrend. You guys see that? It is a downtrend. Bam. 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 Okay. Don't see. I wouldn't consider this a flag. I don't know, someone may. I wouldn't consider it a bearish flag or bullish flag, excuse me, because it came down. It really didn't go up per se. It consolidated. So that's why I wouldn't call it. That's why I wouldn't call it that. Someone else, you guys may see something totally different. Now this, excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This little trend right here. Alright, it doesn't want to cooperate. This now, I may consider it, and this is on the monthly, I may consider it to be a setup for a bullish flag, because it came down here, started trending down, and just waiting on that pop up, maybe to the overall trend line. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But the overall trend for Euro USD has been a downtrend. Okay. Even if we come, I think I want to do this. You gotta see where we have this little wedge set up. So see, if the market will trend down to this point, see what it does. Okay. But anyway, the overall is a downtrend for Euro USD. The 4 hour, we've had a breaking of the trend, right? According to our template, we could possibly get ready to see a retesting. All right, one is going to come back and get that 50%. Two, possibly see that it broke this resistance zone right here. Was that the one? Oh, that was on. It broke it. It may come back to retest that one, but this is the one I was looking at. We may see where it broke here, and it may just come back to retest this. Let me make this gray. I want you guys to be confused, and I don't want to confuse myself. Alright, so that means that this will close like right here. That 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard candle could come here, test the top of this, and then shoot back up and leave a wick, right, as it's moving forward. Also, we see where we have this accumulation zone right here, where it kind of pushed up into it. It's kind of been rejected out, so they probably want to, quote unquote, the market will come back down to get more strength to go up. Again, we know it's just the market makers, all right, manipulating price. All right, so they just could be having a difficult time going up in here. So we would just have to wait for our setups. So going back over to our template. Let's see something. Yeah, on the weekly we see where it broke through this 1.1 price point. Broke it, kept going, and could be possibly turned around. Okay, that's just off of the weekly. Off of the daily, again based on the daily, we see where we got our alert. We just need to wait for our signal and our confirmation. 4 hour had our alert, and we're just to watch it and wait for our entry rules to be met, which again they were met. Let's see, 9 to 1, 5 to 9, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. So at the 5 a.m. at the closing, at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, at the closing of this candle, we would have gotten our signal, or our confirmation rather, to get in. So if you guys have that, if you got in, great. If not, again, you can always go up to the daily and wait for the daily. Okay. Yeah. So Euro USD has been kicking a lot of people's butt, and it was just one that I just stayed out of and just was waiting. So that is that. All right. So what else? It's almost 1 o'clock. Let's see, we have about 6 minutes. gonna see if we would possibly have anything to trade. G Swiss will probably get something at the beginning of next week. CAD, GBP CAD. Let me take a look at the news really quick. One second. Yeah, all the news is passed. CAD had its last news at 8:30. Let's see what next week looks like. Next week, CAD. Let's see. UK has news coming out midnight, Tuesday, February 25th. And CAD has news coming out next Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 28th. So, GBP CAD, this looks pretty good. Teach Me the Fish Effects community. You guys know you could drill down to the 1 hour, wait to see if you get a setup between now and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so yeah, you can drill down, or you just wait on 44 hours. But you could drill down to the 1 hour and see if you can get in, see if you can get you something to get in. But it's Friday, more likely you won't get much. It's Friday, almost 1 p.m. You probably not gonna get much, so just wait till next weekend. Let's see, GBP. I just want to see if we possibly have something like right on the cusp. I should have showed up sooner, but I was catching some fish. Caught a big tilapia, or was given a big tilapia. I caught some little bluegills, but I was given a big tilapia, so kind of was doing that, clear my head after giving away $2,000. But we're not gonna talk about that, right? We're not gonna harp on that. But I am gonna do some revenge trading. Now, what I call revenge trading is I'm going to go back to GBP NZD, back to GBP odd, wait on my setup, and get that money back. All right, that's how I revenge trade. All right, I don't just jump in and oh, I'm mad, give my money back. No, I'll wait for the setup on that pair that took my money, and gonna make him give it back. You're gonna give that back. You're gonna give that back. Shoot, I needed that money. I wanted to make some withdrawals. It's all good. It's all good, right? What you guys are hearing, I have the template set up every 4 hours to give me alerts when um, trade setups are developing. All right, and so that's what you see. So every 4 hours, I hear that. It also pops up on the screen. You guys can't see it, but it pops up on the screen, and then um, I also get notifications on mobile. So GBP NZD is setting up real good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmations. All right, not confirmations, but alerts. Things that make my whiskers go up. So I'll be watching that. Remember, I'm revenge trading on GBP NZD. I want my money. But that's the name of the game. That was my fault. I'm the one who was not paying attention to my trades. I'm the one who was being greedy. Had 1,600, in the bag, and I gave that away and then some. So it's all good. We don't get upset. Forex, stream of income. This is why we have to have multiple streams of income. We can't just put all our eggs in one basket. We have to have multiple streams of income. Maybe I'll talk about that one day. I'll talk about the different streams that I have. I have not arrived. Do okay. All right. I want to do better. God is still good. God is still blessing. All right. I have goals and aspirations and dreams that I want to accomplish, not only for myself, but mainly for my family. So, gotta have those multiple streams, man. You have to have those multiple streams of income, and setting up passive income. All right. This is just my forex channel. I'm just gonna stick to it, but we gotta have it, and we have to have it. But anyway, where were we? Let's take a look at GU. GU has taken off. The only way for me to get back to getting into that is to either go up to a higher time frame to the daily, or come down to the 4 hour. Like I told you guys, wait for a pullback. Okay, wait for a pullback and get in like that. Drop down to the 1 hour and wait for a setup. But again, it's Friday. You're not gonna get much. So, best case scenario, and I know you guys who are just subscribed to the channel, that you're not actually members of the community. You may not, have it, but community members, you guys can, wait on the daily. Wait for the entry rules to be met and get in on the daily. Base it off of the daily chart. Okay. What's the weekly looking like? Weekly is currently, overall down, but it's currently working on an uptrend. What's this on the weekly? It's currently doing this thing. Okay. Came here, got a rejection off of the trend line. Okay, having a little difficulty getting through that 1.3 price point. All right. So again, 4 hour. This is what it's looking like on the 4 hour. Okay. Came out of this accumulation area right here. Working its way down. Okay. Currently doing a little pullback on that. So, yeah, SGU. Alright, let's just see if we have any setups we can get in. And it's all good. If not, the Lord should bless, spare our lives. We'll be back at it next week. Oh, NZD USD. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see what it's doing on the 1 hour. Yeah, let's get ready to pull back possibly. Yeah. So I know that if I hopped into this right now, NZD USD, I mean it's already a low ADR pair, 50 pips, per day for the past year. Today it went 53. So, even the template is showing that it's getting ready to turn around. 15-minute, it's pretty much at the high of the day. So, see, it's 1 o'clock. Depending upon how it moves, you might be able to drill down to the 15-minute and scalp it with the market maker's method. Maybe try and get your, 20 to 50, not even 50 pips. You're not going to get 50 pips off of this pair. All the news is out for today. And, I mean, the market can move how it wants to move. The market makers, like the big guys, they're probably gone for the weekend. Getting ready for the golf tournament, getting ready for the fishing tournament, what have you. It's probably just computers trading right now. So, you might be able to get in. All right, if you know how to trade the market maker's method. All right. Yeah, that's my wife. She said she wanted me to fillet the tilapia that I got today. If you know how to trade it, then just know that you don't have to have the whole move. Like, it's possibly working on the second leg now. Wait for your confirmations. Community, you guys know. Know what the confirmations are. So that might be a good one. I'll leave that here. I might jump in. I think my battery. My battery is down on that one. Give me 1 second. So you guys know about discounted miles. This is the real deal right here. Give me 1 second. I have to change the batteries on that mouse right there. Plug this one in. What kind of view am I giving you guys? Bear with me. There we go. Gotta keep that wire. Gotta keep your wire on deck. Okay. But anyway. So yeah, if you guys know the market maker's method, the entry rules, then go for it. If not, head over to the website and sign up, guys. One of the most inexpensive trading communities you will ever find on the net, because I truly want to help you. I'm truly hands-on. You can get in. It is a monthly cost, but it's cheap monthly cost. You can get in. And first month is what? It's Pro Trader. You get access to the training. It's $50 a month. The Market Beater to get access to me, all right, for the mentorship program, is $75 a month. So you're going to be able to get in on the live trading sessions. You're going to be able to get in on the analysis. You're going to be able to get in on the trade alerts. And you can do that for a month. You can invest, for $50, $75 for a month and then be out. Get all the training, get the template, get everything, and be out. But if you decide to stay, then it's a monthly cost. But if not, most of you guys, they're not doing it how we're doing it. But anyway, so we'll take a look at that Euro USD. I've already shared with you guys that if we were going to get in, we would have got in on this candle right here. All right. Looks like it's going to pull back. So there again, they could have just been extending out that trend, and it could just be continuing down altogether, or they may just be shooting up. But so I want to get in on that one. Okay. This is the same thing. Ooh, AUD USD. Ooh. AUD USD. It's already gone 52. Yeah, it's gonna pull back. So if you get in this, I would just scalp this market makers. Just do a market maker scalp. But, Litecoin is for this weekend. I like to get in on the weekends, but could have got in early. Man, I should have been watching my charts. Should have been watching my charts. I was hurt. Getting up that money, I was hurt, guys. But I'm back. But yeah, what was that? AUD USD. Do a look. Counter trend, market maker scalp on that. NZD USD, same thing. And everything else, you probably can drill down and see if you can, grab something. But that's that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. All right. I hope that this video was inspirational to you. I hope that you learned something. Please comment below. Let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you're respectful, I will be respectful of you. If you're not, I will still be respectful of you. But I'll let you know what I need to let you know. But let's have a conversation about what has been going on in this video, or some other things you guys want to talk about. But again, I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's been inspirational for you guys. If you're interested in being profitable in the Forex market, not saying that you won't lose, because again, I just gave up. I gave up $2,000 this week. All right. So, not saying that you won't ever lose, but you will have better understanding. And if you practice what I preach, right, and not be a hypocrite like me, just you'll be able to compound and not give up $2,000. Okay, so all right, guys, this is going to be it for me. Head over to the website, theteachmetoFishFX.com. Sign up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification icon. Select all. Like the video, comment on the video, and let's go ahead and be profitable. All right, guys, until next time, as always, if you stay in God, you will stay in control. Happy pip fishing. Bye-bye. Oh. keep using the wrong mouse again. I gotta get better at that thing. All right, guys. You guys take it easy. I will be back with you guys soon. Maybe this weekend, maybe later today, this weekend, or next week. But all right, guys, take it easy. Send me messages. You can contact me on Facebook, facebook.com/the Teach Me to Fish Effects. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.